Hey now, welcome to FreedomSufferer Cards video number 1060. I sit down, man. And today, I sit. Bam, man. Oh man, it is time, man. That's right, Randy, it is time. It is time for our 5th annual NHL Playoff Preview 2024-25 edition. Unbelievable, man. Let's get right to this, man. No wasting time. This is gonna be long, man. That's correct, Randy. For those of you that are not hockey fans, I will save you the trouble right now, because this is just gonna be a playoff preview with a little bit of the hobby, combining it. Forces combined, man. Forces combined, Randy. I'll be showing off some cards as I talk about these amazing showdowns that we are right about to witness. It has been a great year. All kinds of injuries, though, to star players. Injuries to depth pieces, to goalies. Most injuries I can remember, actually, since I've been watching, to integral members of each team. But now we have a new season. Unbelievable! Let's start with the best team in the league, man. The Winnipeg Jets, Randy, going up against the St. Louis Blues. Jets, best team in the league. The Blues got that last wildcard spot. They were horrible at the first half of the year, and then they became an unstoppable machine, backed by Binnington getting that gold medal with Team Canada. Man. Love that, man. Team Canada, all right, man. But this is different now, man. Put those graphics on the video scope, man. Man. All right, man. Starting it off with the season champs and their leading point scorer of the year, Mr. Kyle Connor. See if we could get better lighting. Probably not. We're going to have to deal with this. Kyle Connor, 82 games played, 41 goals, 56 assists, 97 points, 3 shy of the century mark, plus 17, 8 game-winning goals. It all starts and ends with Mr. Kyle Connor. And then, Mark Scheifele, another huge integral piece for many years, 82 games played, another full season, 39 goals, 1 shy of 40, 48 assists, 87 points, plus 12. 11 game-winning goals. Big-time player. Another big-time player who got hurt late. Not good. Nikolai Ehlers, he's a very integral member. 69 games played, 24 goals, 39 assists for 63 points, Randy, and plus 14. Man. 5 game winners, man. That's right. 5 game winners. You got 2 people at over a point a game. And then Ehlers pretty close at 63 and 69 games. And you had another guy who had a great year, who got hurt as well. Important player, 71 games played, 27 goals, 34 assists, 61 points, plus 9. Another 6 game-winning goals. Unbelievable, man. And then, rear guard. On defense, 80 games played, 14 goals. If you got 10 or more, that is pretty good for a defenseman. 48 assists, 62 points in 80 games. This guy's great. Plus 17 and 2 game winners. From a defenseman, getting a couple of game winners cannot go wrong. And Neil Pionk, another guy that got hurt. He's played 69 games, 10 goals, 29 assists, 39 points, plus 21, 2 game winners. You got 4 game winners just from those 2 defensemen alone. Unbelievable, but let's be a little bit serious here, man. Connor Hellebuck, Randy, you created a little static on that screen. Hellebuck will be looking to create static on the ice. Probably another Vezina trophy. Look at this number to 499. Probably another Vezina, but he's got to get it done in the playoffs before people will be looking at him as truly one of the best of all time. You're going to be hard-pressed to replace those numbers if he does get hurt. He played 63 games, 47 wins, 12 losses, 3 ties, goals against average of 2 flat. Only giving up 2 goals a game. Save percentage of .925. 92.5% of the time he's going to be kicking that out, and 8 shutouts. Unreal. But to back him up, if he were to get hurt, Eric Comrie, 20 games played, 9 wins, 10 losses on the best team in the league. That's not great, and 1 overtime loss. Goals against average of .239 and a save percentage of .914. Excellent backup numbers there. 2 shutouts though. And what I like to do is pick a couple of game breakers as well. But come on, man. We're talking game breakers, Randy. I always choose people outside of that top 4. Adam Lowry, longtime Jet. 73 games played, 16 goals, 18 assists for 34 points, and a plus 18. 4 game winners. Picking him as a game breaker. Niederreiter. 82 games played, 17 goals, 20 assists, 37 points, plus 16, and 3 game winners. Unbelievable, man. And bam, look at that number to 500, man. Cole Perfetti, 82 games played, 18 goals, 32 assists, and 50 points for plus 14. And 2 game winners, Randy. Love that. Great picks, man. And if we're looking at injuries here, Ehlers should be out until April 26th, so maybe a few games into that series he'll come back. Foot injury. Gabe Vilardi should be ready come game 1. We'll see. And then you got Kupari, who has a concussion. Could be coming back in that first round. We'll see there too. With concussions, you never know. And their power play. First place at 28.9%. Can't do any better than first place, Randy. Unbelievable, man. And their penalty killing, man, 79.4%, man. Good for 13th place, man. Above average there, Randy. Not too shabby at all, but that power play, if it can click at that rate that it was clicking at the regular season, Blues will be in trouble. Now let's head on over to St. Louis. What can they possibly do to counter this, Randy? Oh, man. We've talked about writing big hits before, man. We talked about that with Robert Thomas from Matchbox 20. Foily party here, man. At the 70 games played, man, 21 goals, 60 assists, man, 81 points, man, plus 20 and 5 game winners, man. How about that, man? How about it, Freedom, man? That's great. Well, he can't do that on his own, Randy, though. Oh, man. Forces combined co-op right here with Kyrou. There's Thomas, man. Kyrou, what did he do, Freedom, man? 82 games played, Randy. 36 goals, 34 assists, 70 points. Look at him picking a shelf there. Unreal season, plus 23, and 4 game winners. It wasn't too long ago that the fans in St. Louis were booing him out of their own stadium. Here they are, pulling off some grand theft right here, Randy. Look at this. Dylan Holloway and Broberg picked up from the Oilers. Those offer sheets were not matched. And here you are with Holloway in 77 games played, 63 points, 26 of which were goals, 37 were assists. He's plus 21 and 8 game winners. Safe to say, at $2 million a year, that was a great signing. Man. Not too shabby, man. You got Pavel Buchnevich, 76 games played, 20 goals, 37 assists for 57 points and a plus 10, 3 game winners. Outstanding stuff there. And on defense, Colton Parayko, beauty rookie here, 64 games played, 16 goals, 20 assists, 36 points, 16 goals for a defenseman. That's what you like to see. And plus 12. 4 game winners, though, from a defenseman. Not to be outdone, also with 36 points. But in only 51 games, Cam Fowler, 51 games played, 9 goals, 27 assists, and 36 points. Almost getting to 10 goals in 51 games. Plus 19 and a game winner as well. St. Louis has been known for their defense for quite some time, and that has not changed at all, Randy. Man. Bam, man. Binnington backstopping them to 56 games played, 28 wins, 22 losses, and 5 overtime losses. 2.69 goals against average and a .900 save percentage with 3 shutouts. You want at least 900. If you're under that 900 save percentage, it's rough in the playoffs. You got to be 9 at least. So he just hit that bare minimum there. And also not to be outdone. If they need it, their backup, I don't have a card of his, but you'll see it on the screen there. Joel Hofer, 31 games played out of nowhere, 16 wins, 8 losses, and 3 ties. Well, ties being overtime losses. Goals against average of 2.64, so slightly better than that 269. And save percentage of .904. That's 0.4 points better than Mr. Binnington. Man. Pretty good goaltending there, man. And he had a shutout too, Randy. Man. All right, man. And what about your game breakers, man? Game breakers, Randy. Braden Shen, who in 82 games played a full season, 18 goals, 32 assists, 50 points, plus 3 but 5 of those game winners, man, were, but 5 of those 18 goals were game winners, man. Beauty. Couldn't have said it better myself. And you got Jake Neighbors, who had 3 game winners out of his 22 goals. Zach Bolduc came out of nowhere, supplied them with 19 goals. Little depth goals right there, and no game winners, but I'm thinking Bolduc will get a game winner in these playoffs. All right, man. Now the injuries, man. Injuries, as we said, well, Krug is gone for the entire playoffs. He's not going to be back until September 15th. That was a huge problem. So it's a good thing that they have Mr. Broberg. Look at this rookie to 20. Very low numbered stature rookie, Broberg. I think he can make it happen too as a game breaker, but he should be ready. And you got Rob Thomas and Holloway, both lower body injuries. They're expected back in game 1. Man. All right, man. Now the special teams, man. Special teams, Randy. 22.1% on the power play. That's good for 16th overall. And penalty killing, 74.2%. Not good. That's 28th, almost dead last in the league. Well, man. Unbelievable. So who's gonna win, man? All of these numbers said, Randy, I'm thinking that the St. Louis Blues are gonna pull off the upset and win in 7. No way, man. I do not like that, man. I'm picking the Jets in Jets in 5, man. Come on, man. Wow, Randy. Don't get so angry. I'm just saying the Blues were pretty much, if not the best team in the league since the halfway point. Say what you will. Very dangerous last seed to go up against. You're saying that curse, man, that President's Trophy curse is gonna happen, man. I'm saying it could happen, Randy. All right, man. Next up, man. Next up, we got Dallas going up against Colorado. Dallas finishing 2nd in the Central and Colorado getting that 3rd spot. This match is one of the most intriguing of them all. It's going to be a war. It is gonna be a war, man. But how did Dallas get that 2nd spot, man? With the help of people like Matt Duchene in this game used fabrics there. 82 games played, 30 goals, 52 assists for 82 points, and a plus 13, 6-game winners, Randy. Then you got J-Rob, 82 games played, 35 goals, 45 assists, 80 points, plus 10 for another 6-game winners there, Randy. Say the word, man. Wyatt Johnson, Randy, 82 games played. Look at this, full seasons all around. 33 goals, 38 assists, 71 points, plus 2, 4-game winners. And then rounded it off, Rupe Hintz had, in 76 games played, 28 goals, 39 assists, 67 points for plus 18, and 7 game-winning goals. Unbelievable, man. No way, man. Yes way, Randy. And on defense, in 78 games played, nice marquee rookie of Thomas Hartley, he had 16 goals as a defenseman, 34 assists and 50 points, plus 30. Dang, too, Randy. No game winners, but those numbers, do you really need them? Do you really need them? Esa Lindell, in 80 games, had another 5 goals. No game winners, but 21 assists, 26 points. Good enough for plus 34 as well. Unbelievable numbers. And that's mainly because Mr. Heiskanen got hurt. Nice pre-NHL card. 50 games played, 5 goals, 20 assists for 25 points, plus 7. Very off year for him. He was playing hurt and then just became too much. We shall see if he will be ready with his knee injury come round 1. It says 21st he's expected, so you don't know. And in goal, they look pretty good. Of course, with Jake Ottinger, 58 games played, 36 wins, 18 losses, and 4 overtime losses. Goals against average of 2.59 and a save percentage of .909. 2 shutouts. It could be better for him, but not too shabby. And backing him up, you got Casey DeSmith if needed. 27 games played, 14 wins, 8 losses, and 2 overtime losses. 259 goals against average as well. However, his save percentage is better at .915. He also had 2 shutouts. Not too bad, Randy. And of course, the game breakers. Jamie Benn, 80 games played, he chipped in with 16 goals, but 4 game winners, plus 3 and 49 points. 4 game winners, he's got to be a game breaker. Mason Marchment, this guy, all he does is get game winners as well. In the playoffs, in the season, he's tough to play against. He had 62 games played. He does get hurt quite a bit. And in those 62 games, he had 22 goals. 4 of them were game winners, though. Plus 15. And Michael Granlund, hard-nosed player, played 31 games for them. 7 goals, 14 assists, and 21 points, plus 8, but 3 game winners. Another good choice. Good bet for a game breaker. And of course, one that we have not mentioned, Mikko Rantanen was picked up by Dallas. That's right, I'm just naming off their usual team, and let's just throw in a superstar there. With the Avs, had 49 games played, and 25 goals, 39 assists, 64 points, plus 2, 5 game-winning goals. Then he got traded to Carolina, where in 13 games, he only had 6 points. 2 of those were goals. 1 of those goals was a game winner, and 4 assists. And then he got traded to Dallas, where he got, in 20 games played, 18 points, so close to that point a game, plus 4, 5 goals, 13 assists. But he's just getting used to his new surroundings, and I'm telling you, you see all those different colors? How many teams he's played for this year? Unreal for a superstar to play with that many teams. But that is a game breaker too. Needless to say, Rantanen is going to get it done for Dallas. All right, man. Now the Avs, man. Colorado Avalanche, man. Colorado. Loaded with star power. This team had so many injuries. They used so many people. For goalies alone, they used 6 this year. Unreal, man. Very unreal, Randy. You always got Nady Mac. 79. There you go. 79 games played, 32 goals, 84 assists. Ridiculous for 116 points, plus 25. 5 game-winning goals. One of the best players in the league. Arturi Lehkonen, another solid year. He had 45 points in 69 games. We've seen the injuries there starting to creep up. 27 of them were goals, plus 36 though, and 5 game winners. Jonathan Drouin, 43 games played. Again, injuries starting to creep in. 11 goals. 2 of those goals were game winners. It was also plus 4. And then you got Casey Mittelstadt, who had 63 games played, 11 goals, as well as drew in 23 assists for 34 points, minus 12, but 3 game winners. They are just wounded, but they've got some help from an unexpected, huge part of the team. We'll get to him shortly. On defense, there are no stars bigger than this guy right here, Cale Makar, beauty Parkhurst rookie. 80 games played, 30 goals for a defenseman, throwing in the young guns, man. Unbelievable 10 there, man. Unbelievable. 30 goals, Randy, 62 assists, 92 points, plus 28 and 4 game winners. And no slouch here, Devin Taves, 76 games played, 10 goals. So you got 40 goals from 2 defensemen there. 34 assists, 44 points, plus 30. 4 game winners. 8 game winners between those 2 defensemen, Randy. Unbelievable, shouldn't be allowed, man. Mackenzie Blackwood, they picked up a couple of woods. Blackwood, 37 games played, 22 wins, 12 losses. He had a goals against average of 2.33, save percentage of .913, and 3 shutouts. Great problem to have, Randy, to have a couple of extra woods. When you're going through the Annunins and the Kakinins and the Trent Miner even played. Georgia, they settled on a couple of woods. The other wood, Scott Wedgwood, even better numbers in less games though. 19 games played, 13 wins, 4 losses and 1 overtime loss. Goals against average under 2, 1.99, and a save percentage of .917 with 2 shutouts. Unreal. Great goalie numbers. Will that translate into the playoffs? We shall see. I like that, man. And what about Ross Colton, man? Well, he's one of my game breaker picks, Randy. 61 games, he had 16 goals. 3 of those were game winners, though. And a piece that the Avs got by trading Mr. Rantanen to a team that ended up trading him to the team that they're playing now in the playoffs. It's just a crazy story. Martin Necas, who came over from Carolina in that first Rantanen deal, what a great year he had with the Avs. In 30 games, 28 points, 11 goals, 17 assists, and 3 game winners. Definite game breaker. And Kiviranta, also former star here, 79 games played, 16 goals, 2 of them were game winners. Unreal. And I think Samuel Girard, as a defenseman, will be a good game breaker pick as well. He's had 3 goals, but 2 of those 3 goals were game winners. Wow, man, that is crazy stuff. What about Brocky here, man? Brocky might get it done too. That's my game breaker, man. And then we got this help I was talking about, unexpected, their captain, Gabriel Landeskog, who hasn't played for years, and he's coming back for the playoffs. I hope that his health holds up. That would be quite a story. Their power play, 24.8% for 9th. That's not bad at all. And their penalty kill, 79.8% for 12th overall. Solid numbers there. Looking at Dallas, with their power play being 22% at 17 overall, and their penalty killing is 82% at 5th overall. What a battle. I don't know who's going to win, Randy, but if I have to choose, if I absolutely have to choose, I'm going with the Avs in 6. They're going to win it 4-2. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Keaton's a fun Dallas Stars, man. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be better than 6, man. It's gonna be Dallas in 7, man. Randy, you're just choosing the opposite of what I'm choosing right now. No, I'm not, man. I'm choosing who's gonna win, man. All right, man. Who's next, man? We are heading on over to the Pacific Division, where Vegas won the division, and they will be going up against the first wild card spot, the Farnamy Farnhams. This matchup has upset written all over it, Randy. Everyone's coming back at the right time. The right people are coming back. But first, Randy, let us see why Vegas did what they did. Oh, man. Jack Eichel, man, 94 points in 77 games. Ridiculous here, man. Plus 32, 3-game winners. Big head mode activated, man. And there's the 101 from Spinach King right there, man. Great year. You got Stone. Played 66 games. That's more than what most people thought he would play, actually. And he had 67 points. 2 guys over a point a game, 19 goals, 48 assists. They are sharing that puck. Plus 22, 4-game winners. Beautiful card as well. Thomas Hertl, third top forward at 73 games played, 61 points, 32 goals, 29 assists. What a year. -3 though. 3-game winners. And then you had Dorofeyev in 82 games played, 35 goals. What a nice surprise. 52 points plus 2. He had 7 game-winning goals. Unreal. On defense, Shea Theodore also got hurt. 67 games played, 7 goals, 50 assists, 57 points, just 10 shy of a point a game. And plus 19, 2-game winners from Mr. Shea Theodore. There's a nice autograph of his. I love Shea Theodore. And you got Noah Hannafin, 10 goals in 80 games, 29 assists, and 39 points, plus 8, 2-game winners. Very good. He got Aiden Hill. 50 games, 32 wins, 13 losses, and 5 overtime losses. He has 2.47 as a goals against average and 906 save percentage with 4 shutouts. And backing him up, you got Sammy Samsonov. 29 games played, 16 wins, 9 losses, 4 overtime losses. Goals against average creeping up to 3 almost, 2.82, and a save percentage of .891. That's not good enough, Sammy. Like to see him do well. Like to see him do better than that, at least. But two shutouts, man. Randy. Man. You got Howden, too. Don't forget about him. He's my game breaker pick, man. 23 goals, 4 of those were game winners, man. Wow, not too bad, Randy. But I got Barbashev, love that, man. Member of the Barba Papa clan, man. 23 goals, man. And how many game winners did he have, man? 3, Randy. I love Barbashev's game. He plays the game the right way. William Karlsson also had 9 goals, but 4 of those goals were game winners. He played 53 games. Will he be healthy? They were limping throughout this year. And here you see on injuries, there's 6 guys returning that were day-to-day or just getting some rest. Of course, the snake, man. Leonard will be still gone, man, till the 15th, man. He's got work to do in the off-season, man. I'm not sure he'll ever come back, Randy. Their power play, second best in the league. Only the Winnipeg Jets had a better power play. 28.3%. Penalty killing was 26th, though. Opposite ends of the spectrum here. One of the worst penalty killing teams in the league. Not too good, Randy. Not good at all, man. But what about the Farnamy Farnhams, man? The Farnamy Farnhams, Randy, they had a couple of great seasons. Mr. Boldy, I don't know where my Boldy cards are. They're somewhere. I know I have some. But take a look at these numbers. 82 games played, 27 goals, 73 points as their leading point getter, only because Kirill Kaprizov got hurt. He missed half of the season. But Boldy, of those 27 goals, are you ready for this, Randy? 10 of them were game winners. Big time player right there. Boldy took a step in the right direction, as did this other piece of that youth movement, Rossi. Unbelievable, man. 3 game winners of those 24 goals he had. Played a complete year, man. 82 games, look at that, man. 60 points, man. Coming out party for Mr. Rossi. And Kirill Kaprizov missed half of the year. He played 41 games. Look at that foily party. And look at this foily party. Unreal. In those 41 games, 56 points, he was well on his way to a Hart Trophy nomination and probably the leading candidate at the time. 25 goals, 56 points. He had 31 assists as well in those 41 games. Plus 19 and 5 game winners. On pace to getting that 10 game winners as well. Can you imagine 2 people having 20 game winners, Randy? Unbelievable. Kirill the Thrill, man. I am fired up that he's back at the right time, man. Matt Zuccarello, 69 games played, 19 goals. But of those 19, he contributed to 54 points as well. But of those 19, 6 of those were game winners. Gotta love those numbers. Captain! Ward. Ward, settle down, man. Unbelievable, man. What did he do, Randy? The captain, 66 games played. He missed some time. 7 goals, 25 assists, 32 points, but he had 3 game winners. Love seeing that from your captain. And you've got the future on defense. Brock Faber didn't have his best year. He did play 78 games, only 29 points, but he did get that 10 goals that we love to see from defensemen. He did have a game winner. He was going up against some tough matchups now that he's getting the big ice time, Randy. Keep in mind, he's a very young player. He's only going to get better. Love Brock Faber, man. Gus boss time, man. Look at that save. What did Gus do, man? What did Gus do, Randy? Great sparkling numbers. 58 games played, 31 wins, 19 losses, and 6 overtime losses. 2.56 goals against average. Save percentage of .914 and 5 shutouts. Then you got Flair Power, man. Love this guy, man. Final year, man. It's sad, man. Making me sad, man. Making everyone sad, Randy, but the good news is he still has a chance to bring home Lord Paul Stanley's Cup. 26 games played, 14 wins, 9 losses, 1 overtime loss. He picked up quite a few milestones. Goals against average of 2.94, a little higher than what he would like, and a save percentage of .899 with 1 shutout. But it's a whole new season, Randy, and if you've seen Flower in the playoffs, that guy is a huge, big-time player. He's done it all. Freddie Gaudreau, I'm thinking he's going to be my game-breaker pick, Randy. 18 goals, 2 were game winners. Trennan got suspended for quite a dirty play. He's going to be a crucial player, though. 7 goals, 2 of those goals were game winners. Expect people like Trennan to just not only get under your skin, but be in those dirty places getting the goals, Randy. Oh, man. In the crease, man. Getting those rebounds, man. Of course, Joel Eriksson Ek played 46 games. The 2 huge players missing a lot of time. It's a miracle they still made the playoffs. But they're ready now, Randy. 14 goals. 1 of those was a game winner. Expect him to get a couple in the playoffs. And for injuries, now, at the right time, they're getting healthy. Aside from Jiricek, who was a big pickup, he's got some abdominal issues. October 1st, he's expected back, so he won't be back for these playoffs. Relatively healthy Wild. Their power play, not great. Admittedly, 20th place, 20.9%. And their penalty killing is even worse, 72.4% at 30th in the league. Just 2 teams worse than that. But again, new season, Randy. The Wild are going to win this in 7. Unbelievable hot take. I'm picking the Wild in 7 as well. Now, all right then, Randy. Finally agreeing with me. When you pick the right team, man, I will agree, man. All right, man. Who's next, man? Buy him, man. Last matchup of the Pacific, Randy, and the last matchup of the West. You got the Kings, who get home ice advantage and go up against, surprise, surprise, the Foily Oilies, Edmonton Oilers, who got that 3rd spot in the Pacific Division. Oh, some things change and some things stay the same, Randy. But this time, will the result be different? LA Kings, their nemesis for years now in the playoffs, have been the Edmonton Oilers. But the Oilers didn't have the greatest year, and the Kings had quite a good year. We're going to show you exactly how it all played out, Randy, and why. That maybe now things will be different. Kempe, Missed out at that point a game. He only got 73 points in 81 games, but he was plus 22. Very good defensive team, the Kings are. 35 goals, 5-game winners. Unbelievable. And Mr. Ever So Consistent. One of the most underrated, if not the most underrated, in this beautiful Brockillian green, Anze Kopitar. Unreal, 80 games played, 67 points, plus 17, 7-game winning goals, 21 of his 67 points were goals. With this nice glossy Kopitar. Kevin Fiala, 60 points in 80 games, 35 goals, minus 4, could work on that, but 6 game-winning goals. Unbelievable. And a step in the right direction this year, Quinton Byfield. 80 games played. Look at this foily party, Randy. 23 goals, 31 assists, 54 points, plus 17, 4-game winners. He took an absolute dirty shot from Nurse, who should know better. He opened his mouth quite a bit earlier this year. And I was not happy, let me tell you. I wasn't happy when Reeves did that dirt. I don't like dirt on my team. I don't like dirt on other teams, period. Nurse, that was dirt. In the playoffs, it seems like the more dirty you are, the better chance you'll have at winning a cup. So we'll see what happens there. But Nurse is public enemy number 1 after what he did to Byfield. We shall see what happens. Another guy who took a step in the right direction, Brandt Clark. 77 games played. Their leading defensive points came from that kid. 32 points, 5 goals, 27 assists, plus 15. No game winners, but gotta love Brandt Clark. And Gavrikov. 81 games played, also 5 goals, 25 assists, 30 points, plus 27. No game winners, but just a solid defensive player. What a team. The Kings are a defensive unit, Randy, and that's what you need to stop the juggernauts on the other side. And great goaltending definitely is needed to stop those juggernauts. And what did Darcy Kuemper do? 50 games played, 31 wins, 11 losses, and 7 overtime losses. Goals against average. Sparkling stuff, Randy. 2.02. Save percentage, .921, and 5 shutouts. Unreal stuff there, man. You got Big Save Dave here, man. He also contributed with 16 wins in 33 games, man. Yep, as well as 13 losses and 2 overtime losses. Goals against average of 2.77. Not a great save percentage of .888. That's not good. Let's just hope that Darcy Kuemper stays in the entire run with those numbers. You're looking at it the wrong way, man. They call him Big Save Dave, man. Right time, Big Save. Just like your guy, Rick Tabaracci, man. Good point there, Randy. I like that. Warren Fogle, 7 game winners. Can't find a better game breaker pick than that. He had 24 goals this year in 81 games, 46 points, plus 36. Buying into that defensive style, gotta love that. And the other Laffy, some will say now the true Laffy, look at that foily helmet. 19 goals, 4 of which were game winners in 76 games played. Got Trevor Moore, another game breaker pick, ex-Leaf. Love the way he plays. He plays the game the right way. 2 game winning goals, 18 goals scored on the year in 71 games. Just a good year, a solid year. And don't forget, also healthy at the right time, Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty. What a player he is. He's still doing it. He's hard to play against still. Don't be fooled with his knees. Who knows how he's still playing with those knees, but he's playing very well. Expect a big playoffs from him. Now their special teams numbers. Oh, the special teams, you got the Kings at 28 overall, only 17.6%. Not good power play, not good at all. And their penalty killing, though, is 8. That's pretty solid, 81.3%. That goes along with how well they've been defensively this year. But they will have to find a way to stop the beasts. The beasts that are coming to LA for at least the first 2 games, led by Dr. Dry right here. Draisaitl, 71 games played, 52 goals, 54 assists, 106 points. Unbelievable. He won the Rocket Richard for good reason. Plus 32, 11 game-winning goals. Unreal. Two of possibly the best two players in the league. You got Connor McDavid here. Nice, beautiful rookie. McDavid only played 67 games, so he mustn't have gotten that many points. Wrong, man! 100 points anyway, man! That's just crazy. 100 points, 67 games played. He had 26 goals, 74 assists, plus 20 and 3 game-winning goals. Connor McDavid. He says he's healthy. He says the team is healthy and ready to go. We shall see. And he sounds angry. That's not good. It is not good. McDavid will get it done. Always. He will always get it done. You can't shut the guy out completely. You could only hope to minimize him at under a point a game, which is hard enough to do. Nuggets, you got Nuge here. 78 games played, 20 goals, 49 points, plus 4, 5 game-winning goals. Nuggets, getting those nuggets at the right time. Hyman had a bit of a fall from grace, but still a big game player with 7 game-winning goals. He only had 27, but 7 of them were game winners. 73 games played, 44 points, plus 9. Hyman getting 50. May be the only time that happens. Don't kid yourself. That was not what he was brought there to do, to get 50 goals. He was brought there because he has no quit. He's a great player. Solid forechecking, and he will be in the dirty spots. He'll get you some goals, and as you see, quite a few of them are game winners. On defense, you have big numbers there too. 14 goals, 82 games played. He had 67 points, plus 14, 2 game winners. Evan Bouchard, unreal offensive defenseman, man. Darnell Nurse, he's in the sin bin right now, but he only got 1 game suspension for that play. He looks like he knows he got away with one there. 76 games played, 5 goals, 28 assists, 33 points, plus 11 and 1 game winner. Strangely enough, the people that have given Darnell Nurse the hardest time are his own fans, because he got a crazy contract, and for years has not been living up to it. But the Oilers fans don't care now, as long as they get another cup final run, and preferably a cup win. Darnell Nurse and everybody else on that team is more than welcome back. Can they get it done though, with these goalie numbers, Randy? I mean, Skinner, man. 51 games played, 26 wins, 18 losses. Not shabby, man. 4 overtime losses, man. Not shabby at all, man. But the goals against average is almost at 3. 2.81 and a save percentage of .896. 3 shutouts. These Oilers just don't care about those numbers though, Randy. Need I remind you of Grant Fuhr? Had not the greatest goals against either, but when it was tied or in overtime, if you needed a splits glove save at the right time, that was Grant Fuhr. There's another Stuart Skinner. The Oilers know. Skinner's made some good saves at the right time, some big saves. They've got too much offense. They figure they could score more than they're going to give up. And Pickard, come on. Picard. Captain! Worf, that's not Picard, it's Pickard. He had a great year though. Better numbers as a backup goalie. He had 36 games played, 22 wins, 10 losses, 1 overtime loss. Better goals against average at .71 and a better save percentage at that bare minimum that we want to see, .900. Not too bad. Not too bad when you're giving up a lot of goals. No shutouts for him though. And you had Olivier Rodrigue. 2 games played, 1 loss. Also playing in net if he was needed. Game breaker time, Randy. And you know who I love to choose as a game breaker every year? Connor Brown, man. Great card, man. Better player, man. 82 games played, 13 goals, that's more like it. 17 assists, plus 9. 4 game winners. This guy, another guy who's at the right time, right place at the right time, and plays the game the right way. Then you got this beautiful card here, Corey Perry. What did he do? He's washed up, isn't he? He barely scores goals anymore, doesn't he? Well, he got 19, one away from 20. He played 81 games. People didn't think he had it in him. Wrong. This guy gets it done, and you know he's going to show up in the playoffs. Plus 12, 4 game-winning goals. He loves to get to the Stanley Cup Finals, as we've seen pretty much every year. You could guarantee on that. Will that continue this year? If you look at their injuries, Vander Kane's been out all year. He should be back. He should be back at the right time. Although, Ekholm, this isn't good. Probably their most important defenseman. Next to Bouchard, if we're talking the most important defensive defenseman, it's Ekholm, and he's gone. He's gone for the first round. If he comes back at all in the first round, it'll be maybe Game 7, if it gets to that point. Other than that, and Regula, who's out till the 15th of September, they are healthy. They are looking healthy, though. The Kings are looking healthy. Who's going to win, though, Randy? Oh, I am picking the Spinach Kings, man. Wow. Spinach Kings is your pick. I've picked the Oilers every year, Randy, but I think this year, this is tough. I was going to pick the Kings, but it's hard to go against McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm going to pick the Oilers in 7. Unbelievable, man. Coward, man. Anyway, man, Spinach Kings will win in the 7 as well. That you got the 7 right, man. Anyway, man, we're done the West now, man. How about time for the East, man? Well, I might have to change phones here, Randy. I'm running out of room here, running out of storage. Oh, man. Get that other video sculpted, man. Maybe, we do this right now. How about that, man? Bam, man. Nice video sculpted, man. Thanks, Randy. I should say right before we get to the East, though, I know you got that Washington Capitals with the first place in the East going up against the last wild card spot, Habs. I should say, this is Jeff Skinner's first ever playoff. All of the years he was in Buffalo with the Oilers. I can't forget about Skinner getting the game breaker, so game-winning goal. I'm putting him, sliding him in there, Randy. I like that pick, man. Skinner. All right, man. What do we got here for them? They had it, man. Great run they had until they didn't, man. They just snuck in there, man. Making the Hab fans sweat. I'm happy to see them in, though, Randy. But they're going up. It's going to be tough. They're going to be going up against the Caps. Led again. Not used to seeing this. But led again by Mr. Dylan Strome, who had 82 games played. He had a point a game, 82 points, 29 goals, 53 assists, plus 2, 3 game-winning goals. Unreal. But let us not forget, authentic moment after authentic moment, the now greatest goal scorer of all time, Alex Ovechkin, bringing that energy. He got 65 games played. He broke his leg this year and managed to get 44 goals and become the greatest goal scorer of all time. 29 assists, 73 points, plus 15, 7 game winners. He may have even gotten one more goal, I don't know. Because I'm filming this with still a game to go with some teams. They don't mean anything, but these numbers could change. Unbelievable. Breaking your leg. At his age, 7 game-winning goals. Just doesn't get much better than that. And what a deal earlier. Darcy Kemper went to the Kings and is having a crazy, crazy season, whereas everyone gave up on this guy, myself included. PLD, Pierre-Luc Dubois, heading on over to the Caps to get 66 points in 82 games, 20 goals, plus 27, 4 game-winning goals, great two-way play. That's what's been expected of him since the beginning. For whatever reason, it's finally coming true for him in Washington. And the youth is here. It is time for the Protas. Protas, 76 games played, 30 goals, 36 assists, 66 points, plus 40, 6 game winners. All kinds of sixes there, man. Unbelievable. What a year he had, man. Great year. A little bit of a drop-off, but always a great player. John Carlson. Look at this beauty. 79 games played, 5 goals, 46 assists for 51 points, plus 17. No game winners, but always an all-star in every way, that guy. Jacob Chychrun. 74 games played, 20 goals as a defenseman, 27 assists. Just a crazy year. 47 points, plus 17, 6 game-winning goals. What a year. He signed a huge contract for a guy that's been injury-prone, but he's looking every bit worth that. Another guy signed on the cheap. Logan Thompson. What a year he had until the end of the year where he didn't. He pretty much cost me the pool. Still upset about that 7 goals he let in against the Sabres. Man, how are you letting in 7 goals against the Sabres this year? Even Bill's Mafia will tell you that's pretty crazy, right? But anyway, 43 games played, 31 wins, 6 losses, 6 overtime losses, a goals against of 2.49, save percentage of .910, and 2 shutouts. What a bargain they got Mr. Logan Thompson for. Hulk Logan Thompson, man. Unreal, man. Don't forget about the backup, though, man. Harley Lindgren, 39 games played, 20 wins, 14 losses, 3 overtime losses, goals against average of 2.73, save percentage of .894. Both of those not very good, but 1 shutout. He did have quite a few wins, though. That's all that matters, not how many goals you let in if you get the W at the end, Randy. Oh, man, don't forget, too, man. Clay Stevenson and Hunter Shepard also played a game in that, man. They deserve mention, man. Sure, get them in there, Randy. Game breakers, though. What a guy to have in a dirty season, Randy. You know the playoffs is all about dirt. Well, they possibly have the GOAT of dirt. Tom Wilson, man. No elbow for you today, man. We're talking a playoff preview, man. But I'm picking him as a game breaker. 6 game-winning goals. He had 33 goals this year. 65 points, plus 20. Say what you want about Tom Wilson. He has received the most elbows by far on this channel, but he's a game breaker. He's in there. I like that pick, man. All right, man. Youth movement is here again. Connor McMichael, I'm telling you, the Caps, everyone just thought they were an old team until protests came around. And Connor McMichael, they got some pieces right now. And he had quite a year. 82 games played, 26 goals, 31 assists, 57 points, plus 19, and 5 game-winning goals. Great play from him. And the other bread, man, Mangiapane, man, he had 14 goals, but 3 of those goals were game winners, man. Right, and he did play 81 games. Very durable. Of course, you got Rasmus Sandin, who's had a good year as well. I expect him to maybe chip in a goal or two, Randy. I like that pick, man. And injuries too bad. Oshie's not coming back, man. Backstrom's not coming back, man. And Sonny Milano not coming back, man. But as you see, there's 5 others that are returning. April 21st, they should be here for Game 1, Game 2, Randy. I like that news, man. You're a Caps fan, that's good news, man. All right, man. All right, Randy. And their power play? You would expect it to be better, but it's 14th overall. They clicked at 23.5%. And the penalty kill, 5th overall. This team was horrible last year. The turnaround is massive. 82% penalty killing percentage. 5th overall. That's great stuff. Great special teams there, Randy. Great special teams indeed, man. And they're going against the Lobby Town. What happened there, man? What a run the Habs had this year. The future is now. Talk about pieces, and all led by Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki had a coming out party for the ages. For years now, the Habs have not had a point-a-game guy. Say goodbye to that, Randy. That's old news now. 89 points in 82 games played, 30 goals, 59 assists, all bests for the Habs in a while. Plus 19 and 9 game-winning goals. He really got it done. Huge goals. He tied the game late with the goal he pulled. He would get winners, as you saw, 9 of them. Just an amazing run. Amazing run by the Habs there. And another piece of the youth movement, even younger, Cole Caulfield. No surprise that he's getting goals. He had 37, just fell short of 40. 33 assists, 70 points. Anyone that's been watching Cole Caulfield knew he was capable of this. He's plus 9, 8 game-winning goals. Fans know that he's a big game player. He scored in overtime a few times. He'll be having all kinds of fun in Bell Center. I'm telling you, the Habs, that arena is the best, by far, the best atmosphere for a hockey game. They could be down 2, and then everything's off the table for games 3 and 4. It's possible that crowd brings them to that next level. Another piece of the youth movement, Slavkovsky, 51 points in 79 games, 18 goals. Trust me, he's going to get way better than that. He has a game winner as well, 33 assists. I love Slav. He's a great pick. Some people just need a little bit more time. Lane Hudson, I don't have a card of. You talk about the youth movement again. On defense, 82 games played, 6 goals, not too bad. But 60 assists for 66 points. That's a record there, Randy. -2. Record there for the Habs. No game winners, but this guy skates. Marner has amazing edge work. He really does. But Lane Hudson is... We're talking Makar. This guy is the real deal. He's not as big a goal scorer. He's not as big a body, but his skating, puck movement, high-end stuff. Michael Matheson. Some of these guys were rumored to be traded, but the Habs just kept sticking around. Look at this. Matheson had 6 goals, 25 assists, 31 points, -6 in 80 games played. He had a game winner. Very important piece to that team. I did forget. Somebody who plays the game the right way, also a top 4 forward, shouldn't have gone to the defense yet. Brendan Gallagher, I've been talking about it for a while. 21 goals. He had a great year. What a leader this guy is. And you'd think he's a bit of a punk, man. Bit of a punk, man. But off the ice, he's actually a stand-up dude, man. A great guy, man. -6, no problem at all. He had a game winner, man. He's the type of player you want on your team, man. Have to agree, Randy. And in net, again, maybe, just maybe, that French-Canadian dominance of years past has a little bit of light now, Randy, as Montembeault, 62 games he played, workhorse, 31 wins, 24 losses, 7 overtime losses. Puts him actually at 500 if you look at it that way. And his goals against was 2.82, close to 3. Save percentage was .901. That's pretty good, considering. And 4 shutouts. Again, this team was not supposed to be good. Montembeault was most nights. Even though the numbers are a little bit high. He was facing some rubber. And then you got the guy who sort of sounds like he's Portuguese in his name, Randy. Oh, the Irish guy, man. Dobish, man. Love that stuff. Dobish, man. Anyway, man. He came in hot, undefeated for a while, but then reality set in. And 16 games played, 7 wins, 4 losses, and 3 overtime losses. Again, that's like 500. Goals against average of 2.74, so better than Montembeault, and save percentage of .909, also better than Montembeault's. But 1 shutout, he was lights out against the Leafs. He's been lights out a few times this year. They've got good goaltending, I'm telling you, Randy. Say the word then, man. What about Primo, man? Well, Primo hasn't quite turned out the way the Habs fans have wished. 11 games played, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 overtime loss. Been pulled a few times. Came in a few times in relief. Goals against average of 4.69 and a save percentage of .836. No shutouts.
Don't laugh at it, man. Crazy you are, man.
Not laughing at him, Randy. It's at .469. I haven't seen that in a while. Anyway, game breakers, though, they have a few. Another guy that was supposed to be traded, they are happy he hasn't been traded. 82 games played. Jake Evans, 37 goals, 5 game-winning goals. What a year. Crazy year. Patrick Laine. You remember, Habs fans, at the start of the year, he got injured, knee injury. Everyone was thinking the worst. He wasn't going to come back, but he did. Played 52 games, 20 goals. Plenty of those were power play goals. 13 assists, 33 points, minus 14. That's not new for Laine fans. You know that side of his game, but he's got a laser. And 5 game-winning goals. So he's dangerous. He will win some games, Randy. And then, of course, Mueller should have been better, but he went from the Avs to the Habs. There was a big difference in talent there. He had 82 games played, 15 goals. 3 of those goals, however, were game winners. He had 26 points, 11 assists there as well, but minus 21, that's not very good. Minus 21 isn't the number you want to see. And for injuries, you got Pinard. Captain Picard. Worf, that's also not Picard. Pinard. He's gone. Upper body injury till April 30th. So if they can win, he might show up in round 2. And of course, Carey Price and Kirby Dach are also long-term. Price will never come back. It would be amazing if he did. But Dach is out till next year, 15th. And their power play, 20.1% for 21st overall. That's not great. Their penalty kill, though, is 80.9%. That's good enough for 9th. Top 10 penalty kill rating.
Pretty solid. All right, I got the Happy Tom, man. Ole, man.
All right, you got the Habs, Randy? I got the Habs, too.
No way, man. Are you telling me that the first place team and the second place team may be out in round 1, man? Bold claims there, man.
Bold claims, Randy.
All right, then, man.
Starting it off hot here, Randy. All right. And now, next up, sticking in the Metro, we got the Devils and the Canes.
Crazy matchup here, too, man. We're talking about the second place versus the third place team.
Yeah, and they're both limping. The Canes going up against the Devils. This is a hard one to predict, mainly because of the injuries. We shall try, Randy. And we'll start with Carolina. Sebastian Aho had 74 points in 79 games, 29 goals, plus 7, 9 game winners. Pretty solid, 9 game winners. It's a lot of game-winning goals. Seth Jarvis, 32 goals in 73 games played, 67 points, 2 game winners. Not too bad. And they traded Nikas, who picked up 55 points in 49 games for the Canes. And they got Stankoven, who only played in 19 games, 5 goals, 4 assists, and 9 points. Was a -3 game winner. I do pick him as a game breaker a little later. But because Nikas was gone, Svechnikov was their third highest point getter for the forwards. 48 points in 72 games. Not that great. 20 goals, but 2 of those were game winners. Always dangerous. And then, of course, Roslovic, who had 81 games played, 22 goals, -10, but 2 game winners as well. Not that deep, but they are a good, well-coached team, always dangerous. On defense, Gostisbehere had 7 goals, 38 assists, 45 points. They lost a lot of their D, but that's a pretty good season. No game winners there. And Brent Burns.
Fear the dang beard, man. 6 goals, man, and no game winners. But 82 games played, man. Always dangerous, man.
True, always dangerous. And in net, goaltending, pretty solid. Kochetkov, 47 games played, 27 wins, 16 losses, and 3 overtime losses. 2.60 goals against, could be a little better. Save percentage, .897, should definitely be better. 2 shutouts. Beautiful card and a great goalie. And an even more beautiful card here. Look at this. Freddie Anderson. 22 games played, 13 wins, 8 losses, 1 overtime loss. Goals against of 2.50, a little bit better. And save percentage, .899, just under 900. 1 shutout. Those goalies, great goalies, but the knock on them has been staying healthy. Tokarski also came in, picked up 4 wins and 2 losses in 6 games. His goals against was actually good, .218, and his save percentage was .902, also picking up a shutout. So if needed, Tokarski seems to have some pretty good numbers there. Now into the game breakers. I don't have any of these cards right now. I can't find them. I did pick Stankoven. I told you his numbers already. He did have a game-winning goal. He's a great player. I like his nose around the net ring. He's sniffing out those goals. And you got Martinuk. He had 3 game winners out of his 15 goals. And you got Blake, who had 17 goals, 17 assists. Out of nowhere, 6 of them were game-winning goals.
All right, man. I like that pick. Going a little bit off the board there, man.
Injuries. Not very good. Not very good there. Because you got Jesper Fast, who's gone until the 15th of September. He's gone for the whole year. But other than that, they seem to be healthy going into this Game 1, Randy. They'll be going up against a team that's hobbling big time. Not good. But one guy that did have a pretty good year, excellent year, 88 points in 81 games, 21 goals, and 2 game winners there, Jesper Bratt. That's a solid year. And here comes the bad news. Jack Hughes.
Bad news, Jack Hughes, man. 62 games played. Beautiful card, by the way, man. 70 points, man. 27 goals and 7 game-winning goals. Big-time player there, man. He's gone, though, man.
Yeah, he's hurt, and it says he's going to be hurt until September 15th, so no chance of him being there. That's a big miss. Nico Hischier started off red hot, still finished with a good year, 69 points in 75 games, 35 goals, +9, and 3 game winners. Timo Meier,
big man, he had a pretty decent year, man.
He had 53 points in 80 games, but 26 goals, 27 assists, +7 and 5 game winners. He's a dangerous man for this time of the year. And on defense, Dougie Hamilton, talking about injuries again. He's hurt. He should be back, though, for the playoffs. 71 games played, 7 goals, 37 assists, 44 points, -9, 1 game-winning goal. He is elite, but he just can't stay healthy. It's tough. And then you got Luke Hughes. 71 games played, 7 goals, 37 assists, 44 points, -9, 1 game winner. He was their leading point getter on defense. But also he was hurt and hobbled. And in goal, also faced some injuries this year. Jacob Markstrom, 49 games played, 26 wins, 16 losses, 6 overtime losses, goals against of 2.5, 900 save percentage, and 4 shutouts. Jake Allen, 31 games played, 13 wins, 16 losses, that's much worse, 1 overtime loss, goals against of 266, and a save percentage of 906. That's not too shabby. 4 shutouts as well, 8 between the two of them. I'd say that's a legitimate goaltending duo, Randy.
I like that, man. And if they need him, man, Nico Dawes, man. 6 games played and had 3 wins, man. 1 loss and the other one was in relief. Goals against of 1.6. That's looking mighty good, man. And a save percentage of 939, man.
1 shutout there, too. Amazing numbers. Nico should be playing with those numbers. Gotta find a way to get him in there, Randy.
Man. And now we're talking about the game breakers, man.
Game breakers. Newson, of course, he's a solid player. 22 goals this year in 78 games. 5 of those were game winners. He had 41 points. He was -8. Could work on that, but game breaker right there. Oily party here in Dawson Mercer. In 82 games, he played all of those 82 games. 19 goals. 3 of those were game winners. And of course, Paulette. 15 goals. 3 game winners, though. Dangerous player was Captain. We did Captain. Thanks, Worf.
Thanks, Worf, man.
Injuries. Look at this list of injuries. I told you about Hughes, but I mean, Cotter returns from suspension, so that will be good for them. But you got 10 injured or resting. Most of them are coming back in time. All things said and considered, Randy, I'm going to say that they're going to find a way somehow. I think that the Devils are going to win in 7.
Unbelievable, man. I'm picking the Devils as well, man.
Wow. All right. So you weren't picking differently just to pick differently.
I told you when you pick right, man. I'll pick that, man. All right, Steady, man. Come on, man. All right. There I am, man.
All right. Well, that is the Metro. And we're going to head on over, Randy, to the Atlantic.
Oh, man.
Battle of Florida here, Randy. This is going to be crazy. Second place versus third place in the Atlantic. We got Tampa Bay, who got the home advantage, and Florida, who just struggled to keep that seeding. Almost at one point in time lost it to Ottawa, but here we are. This is a dream matchup. Maybe not for them, but for everyone else that's a fan of absolute wars on the ice, this is going to be one of those. And Tampa, going up against the defending Cup champions, Florida Panthers. They had quite a year. Everyone thought that they were headed in the wrong direction, that Vasi was old, his numbers were trending negatively, and Hedman's getting old, and Cooch doesn't care. Well, what did Cooch do? Laser shots is what he did. 37 goals, 78 games played, 121 points, 84 assists. Just crazy work there. Plus 22, 9 game winners. Always amazing, that guy. And you got Braden Point, 77 games played, 42 goals, 40 assists for 82 points, also over a point a game, plus 17, 7 game winning goals. Unreal. Brendan Hagel, I've got a lot of his cards. For whatever reason, I can't find it right now. 82 games played, 35 goals, 55 assists, 90 points, plus 33, 4 game winners. 3 guys over a point a game. And then you got this guy, Jiggity Jake Gensel. 80 games played. Look at this. 41 goals. Unreal season. Plus 16. 5 game winners. Beauty player he is. And on defense, Victor Hedman, 15 goals. I thought he was done and washed. 66 points in 79 games. Plus 18. 1 game winner. Absolute leader back there. Darren Radish, 73 games played, 6 goals, 31 assists for 37 points, plus 9, no game winners there. But this guy, he is the story. He's back to the old Vasi, 63 games played. That's a lot of hockey these days for a goalie. 38 wins, 20 losses. Come on, man. Yeah, he's got 20 losses, 5 overtime losses, goals against of 218, save percentage of 921, sparkling stuff there. Just like that foily party, and 6 shutouts. 218 goals against. Unreal. And if he's needed, Jonas Johansson shown there with the Sabres. 19 games played, 9 wins, 6 losses, and 3 overtime losses. Goals against not good. 314 and save percentage of 895. 1 shutout. Hopefully for Tampa he's not needed. And game breakers. Every year I pick him as a game breaker. Nick Paul.
First name, last name. Yeah.
76 games played, 22 goals, but 3 game winners. Unreal. I gotta choose him again. Plus 13. Connor Geeky. 52 games played, 8 goals, 6 assists, and 14 points. Of those 8 goals, 3 of them were game winners.
Oh, man. Shaving the minutes, man. Just like shaving the Perbix right here, man. 74 games played, man.
6 goals.
Shaving that dang Perbix, man. Unbelievable game winner. He had that, man.
Keeping him as a game breaker. And they picked up Bjorkstrand, who was looking good, but he's hurt. He's hurt. He should be back on the 26th of April. He's a game breaker as well. Their other injuries, looking pretty good. They're pretty healthy heading into the playoffs, aside from Bjorkstrand, and he should only miss about half of that series. At most, we'll see. These things could change, of course. Now, they're going to be going up with a power play, I might tell you, that's 5th in the league at 25.9%, and a penalty kill that's 6th in the league at 81.6%. Special teams are often the deciding factor in the playoffs, so that's very dangerous numbers to look at if you're Florida. But the Panthers are loaded. And they're the defending Cup champions for a reason. They played a lot of hockey. Quite a few of their players were in the Four Nations as well. So leading the way, picking up that experience points, also gold with Canada, 39 goals instead of his 50 usual. 81 points in 79 games, still getting a point a game. Sammy Reinhart, 4 game winners too. This guy, one of my favorite all-time players. Look at this mini beauty. Look at this with his time in Europe. Alexander Barkov, Sasha Barkov. Love Barkov. Just amazing year, amazing player. There's an autograph. 67 games played, 20 goals. There's another autograph. 51 assists, 71 points, +1. 4 game winners. Unreal. Just an absolute leader. And there's another autograph. Beautiful crystallized signatures. Unreal player. He gets it done on both ends of the ice and makes it look easy. Big question mark here. How healthy is Matthew Tkachuk? Nice gold rookie there from Mr. KP. 22 goals, 52 games played, and 57 points, -3, 2 game winners. Everybody knows Matthew Tkachuk is a gamer. He is a, for sure, game breaker. But everybody knows that, so you're not allowed to choose superstars as game breakers. That's just a no-brainer there, Randy. But this guy, he was always my pick for a game breaker because he just gets game winners, even in an off year like he had. 20 goals in 81 games played, 53 points, -14. He still got 5 game-winning goals. Expect more of that in the playoffs. Unreal. And Aaron Ekblad, who's in the sin bin right now for cheating, we don't know what kind of performance enhancer it was, whether it was innocent and just some cough medicine, who knows? They've kept tight on those news and what exactly it was. He had 56 games played, 3 goals, 30 assists. 2 of those 3 goals were game winners, Randy.
Unbelievable, man. +11 as well. Love that autograph, too, man.
Yeah, we got some decent Panthers cards here. Gustav Forsling, just a base card, but he is a great player. Look at this, 80 games played, 11 goals as a defenseman, 20 points, or 20 assists, 31 points, +33. Gotta love to see a +33 out of a defenseman. 1 game winner, too. Beauty stuff. And we got a renewed, yeah, that's what they're called. Renewed Young Guns of Bobrovsky. Love me some Bobrovsky. That's a beautiful card. Bob, 54 games played, 33 wins. Look at this beautiful patch. 19 losses, 2 overtime losses. Look at this beautiful European patch. Numbered to 199. Goals against average of 244. Save percentage of 906. 5 shutouts. Look at this beautiful patch here. Game worn to 200. And look at this plate auto to 150. Unreal. Bobrovsky is a legend. He finally got his cup win. I would expect nothing short of brilliance from him, like always, and seeing him going up against Vasilevsky is a treat for all goaltending I was a goalie. I love that matchup, and all goalie fans, you'll love that matchup. There's some ink from Bob, and there's more ink from Bob. Love Bobrovsky. And the backup, they traded Spencer Knight. Wasn't a fan of that. Vitek Vanacek came in looking good, but then 7 games played, 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss, a goals against now of .299 and save percentage of .890. 1 shutout. I believe that was his first game with the team. Spencer Knight looked good with the Blackhawks as well. We'll see how that trade works out. But obviously you want Bob to play every game. Game breakers. Right here. How they keep finding these guys. We got Samaskevich, who had 72 games played, 15 goals. 5 of those goals were game winners. He also had 16 assists in those 72 games. He looks dangerous. Samaskevich or Samaskevich? Is it Samaskevich, I believe? We don't know.
Yeah, of course you got this guy, man. Galadrical, Uvis Bolinskis Galadrical, man. He had no game winners, but you're thinking he will, man.
I'm thinking, Randy, that Uvis will have a big playoff goal. 4 goals in the year, 14 assists. These are the guys you really got to watch out for, though. I'm telling you. And we haven't even mentioned, Brad Marchand. This is going to be an absolute scary team to play against. He's with the Panthers now. He's going to be playing with Tkachuk.
Yeah, man. Bam, man. Couple N's, couple T's, couple B's, Big Sam Bennett, man. Beautiful autograph, man.
And he's a obviously big-time player. Sam Bennett, 76 games played, 25 goals, 26 assists, 51 points, minus 15. That's not great, but 4 game winners, that is, Randy. You gotta have him in this level of hockey as a game breaker.
I like that pick, man. All right, man.
Injuries. Puljujarvi, he'll be gone till the 26th. Ekblad is suspended till the 22nd of April. Other than that, apparently, as you see, that's a list, but apparently Tkachuk will be coming back. Bennett will be back. They should be all systems go. And power play, 23.5% for good enough for 13th overall, and penalty kill at 80.7%, 10th overall. Oh, this is going to be a tough matchup, Randy, but I am saying that the Panthers are going to win. In 6, they're going to win it 4-2.
No respect for Kuchiku, man. I'm thinking Tampa Bay, man, is going to win this one in 7, man. Unbelievable. Thought you were on a roll with your picks, man.
I am, Randy. I am on a roll with those picks. Florida's going to win.
All right, man. It is time. Last matchup, man. First place in the Atlantic against the first wild card team, man. Ottawa Senators, man. Battle of Ontario, man. It has come to this, man.
It has come to this, Randy. Battle of Ontario. The final matchup we will be previewing in this marathon. The Leafs against the Ottawa Senators, who, just like in the old days, destroyed the Leafs in the season. But what happened in those old days was the Leafs would turn it around on them and just smash them in the playoffs. Will the same thing happen this time? Will we have some deja vu? We will see. But how did the Leafs win their division? Which, by the way, I am extremely happy about and proud of. That they managed to pull it off in such a tight division. Mitch Marner. Everyone's talking, Randy, talking about contract.
Not anymore, man. It's time to perform, man. 102 points. Congratulations, Mitch Marner, man.
81 games played, 27 goals, 75 assists, 7 game-winning goals plus 18. Love that card. Love Mitch Marner. He's one of my favorites in general. He is honestly one of the best players in the league. I hope people know that by now. Amazing year. And Willie, look at this beauty 10. 82 games played, 45 goals. That's good enough for second in the league, Randy. Second place. Fell just short. Of course, Leon Draisaitl won the Richard. 8 game-winning goals. Got Marner with 7. Got Willie with 8. Then you got this beauty.
Pepe, man. Unbelievable that he is, man.
Everyone knows it is no secret he's been playing hurt to the point that he flew over to Germany.
To drink that demon blood, man.
Didn't drink the demon blood. Randy, he had some plasma treatment from some German doctor there because he's playing very hurt, but he still contributed with 78 points in 67 games, 33 goals, and 45 assists. That sounds like a center to me, Randy, and a good one. Plus 11, 2 game-winning goals. How? He managed, playing the way he's playing, laboring, to still get 78 points in 67 games. Watch out for him in the playoffs. I'm telling you. But this guy, look at this beautiful, beautiful John Tavares. Former captain, marquee rookie here. John Tavares, Mr. Consistency. Everyone's saying he's going to slow down. He's old. He's got ice in his veins is what he has. Look at this beautiful.
Ice in their veins, man. Perfect way to describe that guy, man.
38 goals, Randy, almost 40, 74 points in 75 games. Does that sound familiar? Because that's what he does. Just around that point a game, every year. 8 game-winning goals, plus 10. What a year. What a year he's having, and Mitch. But again, this is nothing new for JT. This is what he does. Those top 4 forwards, unreal. But we're talking not only about the top 4 right now, Randy. We have something called depth. We have now, instead of the core 4,
the Fab 5, man. Led by this guy right here. Game breaker, man. Matthew Nyes, man. 29 goals, man. 78 games played. 29 assists, man. 58 points, man. Plus 7 6-game winners. Unbelievable player that he is, man.
Look at this beautiful card. He is, as everyone is calling him, a unicorn. He's what everybody wants on their team. It's going to be hard to stop the Fab 5. And one guy who has not gotten very much love this year, but they should really be kissing this guy's.
Man. I know what you're saying, man. Mo is a unbelievable player, man. Class all the way, man.
He also has had a rough year of sorts, but still managed to pick up 7 goals, 34 points, 41 points, 34 assists, 82 games played, and he was like minus 17 before that, around there, before that Carlo trade. But now he's minus 8. He's trending in the right way. He's looked great with Carlo. 2 game winners as well, and if you've been watching the Leafs, you know that Mo always shows up in the playoffs. I'm excited and super grateful to have Morgan Rielly on my team.
Man. Man.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson, it was a great pickup. People were worried whether he could play a full season. 77 games played, almost a full season. Taking out Tom Wilson there, as you see, he's not afraid to play the body. 4 goals, 25 assists, 29 points, plus 14, 1 game winner. I've been very pleasantly surprised with how OEL has looked with the Leafs. Joseph Woll. One of the things that has looked different this year is the goaltending and that defense. The goaltending, Joseph Woll played 42 games, 27 wins, 14 losses, 1 overtime loss, 2.73 goals against, .909 save percentage, and a shutout. Sparkling stuff there for Mr. Woll. But the guy who stole the starting job, Stoli the goalie, Stolarts.
Unbelievable, you don't have a card, man.
Sorry, Randy, I do, I just couldn't find it, alright? Just look at this one.
I see that graphic you use, man. Alright, man.
34 games played, 21 wins, 8 losses, 3 overtime losses, a 2.14 goals against average, and save percentage of .926, 4 shutouts. Unreal numbers, Randy.
He is a wall back there, just like Wall is a wall, man.
All right, I see what you did there. And if it's needed, because you know injuries have happened with the Leafs in net every year, they got the Hildebeest waiting down there. If he's needed, 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 losses, all with no NHL experience. Goals against of 3.32, that's not great. And a save percentage of .872, also not great, but what do you want? He was, at the time, their 4th stringer who got up to 3rd. And the future is bright for him. He is a big goalie. And if he can't go, of course, you got the Murr! Man. Unbelievable autograph. Golden autograph for the Murr. Man. Says the Murr right there, man. Number to 50, Glacial Graphs of Matt Murray. Love that card. And I love Matt Murray. He played 2 games, had a win and a loss. Not even going to talk about the goals against, Randy. I like that, man. Don't mention it, man. 3.53, not shabby. And a save percentage of .879, man. Anyway, better than Hildebeest was. But again, big game goalie. He's won a cup. They've got 4 goalies. Will they use them? Hopefully they just need one. And I'm super happy with what they got, Randy. Man. They added Tanev, man. They added Tanev, they did, and he looks great. Set a record for shot blocks. Do we have a Tanev card here? We do, man. That's you. All right, there you go. Tanev, great addition to the team. And we've got game breakers. Matthew Nyes is going to be a game breaker. We know that. But what about him, Randy? I believe you know him. Bobby McMahon, man. Love it, man. Bobby McMahon, man. 20 goals, Randy. 14 assists, 34 points. He had 20 goals. This guy was in the ECHL not that long ago. What a find. Plus 12, 5 game winners. Talk about depth. Along with Nyes and his 6 game winners. You got McMahon with his game winners. You can't be looking at the Leafs picking game winners without picking Mr. Lorentz too. 80 games played, 8 goals, not that many. 11 assists, 19 points, plus 6. But of those 8 goals, 5 of them were game winners. Unbelievable, man. That's right, Randy. Another guy who got some chances, not much ice time, still scored 15 goals in 69 games. Unbelievable he played that much, man. Love that. I hope he's in game 1, man. I hope so too. Of those 15 goals, he had 3 game winners, and he's pretty much, if he gets benched or scratched, the next game he's going to score. That's what he's done his whole career. We got more depth, Randy. Another game breaker. Known for his time here. Patches. Beauty rookie there. Rookie autograph. And look at this amazing patch. Number to 50, Farnham. Unreal, man. He played pretty well when he played, man. Yeah, he did. He had 5 goals. One of those 5 goals in the 37 games was a game winner, but he's a hitting machine. The aforementioned Carlo, known for his time in Boston, has looked good with the Leafs as well. And Pontus Holmberg has had himself a pretty decent year. Well, it'll be tough. I don't think they'll be benching him either. It's going to be hard to find out who to take out and bring in with all of these injuries they have. With McCabe, OEL, Camp, Hakanpää even, coming back May 3rd apparently. But Patches is ready. Everyone else seems ready. So it'll be interesting to see who they start. And their power play was 9th. Top 10 right there, 24.8%. Penalty killing was 17th, so around the middle of the league. 77.9, should be way better. But we'll see. New season, we'll see what the results will be. Man. And the Ottawa Senators, what do they have for an answer, man? We all know that that's you. What they have, Randy, is the youth movement. The time is now. They got Timmy Stutzle, man. Timmy Strudels, as Spinach King calls him, man. 24 goals. Look at this beautiful rookie. I love this. It is numbered as well to 250, I believe. Yep. He had 24 goals, 79 points, 2 game winners. He's looked great. Another one who's looked great in this beauty stature, numbered to 99. Drake Batherson, 82 games played, 26 goals, 42 assists, 68 points, minus 9, 3-game winners. He has looked really good though. Brady Tkachuk, question mark on his health. He says he's ready to go. 72 games played, 29 goals, 26 assists for 55 points. He is a even player and 5-game winners. Again, he's a Tkachuk. You know what he does. He is built for the playoffs. Claude Giroux, 81 games played, only 15 goals, but 50 points, minus 8. However, 3 of those 15 were game winners. He is super talented, super skilled. Never count out Claude Giroux. But where they took their biggest leaps, I mean, great youth here. Jake Sanderson, 80 games played, 46 assists and 10 goals. Or is that 11? For 57 points. Yeah, 11 goals. Very nice season. Minus 14. That could be better. But 4-game winners. Unreal. You got him. And a nice Calder insert. And on defense as well. 80 games played. Thomas Chabot, another marquee rookie here. 9 goals, 36 assists, 45 points, plus 17. Super steady. Great player. 1-game winner as well. And then we're talking about steady. They needed help in net. They got it. Linus Ullmark. 44 games played.
Come on, man.
44 games played, 25 wins, 14 losses, and 3 overtime losses. 2.72 goals against. Save percentage of .909 and 4 shutouts on a team that wasn't supposed to be very good to begin with. But here he is bringing that steady goaltending. And if needed, Anton Forsberg, 30 games played, 11 wins, 12 losses, 3 overtime losses, at goals against of 2.72 and a save percentage of .901 with 3 shutouts. So steady backup too. Ottawa has surprised, and it's come from their work ethic, from the rise in their youth, getting the proper ice time, up front and on defense. They're looking good. They're looking pretty good, Randy. It will not be easy. And for game breakers, a guy who was suspended for most of the year last year, Shane Pinto. 70 games played, 21 goals, but 5 of those goals are game winners. Love it. Great player, great numbers.
Unreal, man. You got Gaudette too, man.
Gaudette, 81 games played. This is a guy who's going to get you some goals in overtime if you're not careful. I sort of fear people like that more than the big names, just because everyone's double teaming the star players, and it leaves openings for people like Gaudette. 4 game-winning goals. He's pretty speedy too, so I've got him as a game breaker.
You on, man? This punk, man.
Randy. Ridley Gregg. I can't stand Ridley Gregg, Randy. I cannot stand him. That's why he has to be a game breaker. He had 2 game winners. Oh, there's not many people in this league that I do not like. And the only ones I actually know of, for off-ice reasons, because they just were
nothing but garbage individuals, man. Come on, say it like it is, man.
Ridley Gregg. I got problems with Ridley Gregg. So I have to choose him as a game breaker. He's going to try to get on under your skin and maybe rub salt in the wound by getting a couple of big goals. Got to choose him there, Randy. Injuries. McEwen, he's out till
Zach McEwen, man. Personal reasons, man. That's all you got to say, man.
Personal reasons, September 15th. You got 4 resting, including Chabot, Tkachuk, and Zub. Will they be ready? They say they will. So there you have it. Only thing left to do is look at these power play numbers, Randy. 11th in the league at 23.8%. That's almost tied with the Leafs. The Leafs had 24.8. They have 23.8. That's pretty close. And penalty killing, also pretty close to the Leafs. The Leafs were at 77.9%, so almost 78% of the time they're going to stop it. You had the Sens at 77.7%, 19th overall. Very close, but they did have a nice pickup. They picked up Dylan Cousins, Look at this beautiful card. Will he be the difference? I've not mentioned him because he only played 21 games with Ottawa, but he had 16 points in those games. He had 5 goals, and one of them was a game winner. He's looked really solid. Very good pickup by Ottawa. Now, who's gonna win, Randy?
Oh, man. It is time to shock the world. How about that? I've got Ottawa, man.
No, you don't.
No, I don't, man. I got the Leafs in 5, man.
Wow, Randy, that's intense.
Oh, man. Taking no chances with them, man.
Wow, Randy. Well, I gotta choose the Leafs too, Randy. I'm gonna choose the Leafs in 6. There you have it. It's gonna be a tough first round. Usually the best hockey and most intense hockey is in round 1. I hope you enjoy this. If your teams are in, I hope your teams do well, as long as they're not playing my Leafs. Now, I hope you enjoyed this preview. If you did enough to give... If you're still here, actually, thank you. You are crazier than I thought. And if you enjoyed it enough to share your comments, maybe your picks, I would be grateful. And I would appreciate that. I've taken up enough of your time. So take good care of yourselves and take good care of those around you. Do not put anybody in the danger zone. Just watch some playoff hockey.
Oh, man. All right, man. Bye, man.